Hello, hello, everybody. What's up, Poots and Pop? First one here. How you doing, buddy? And you were here fast. Let's make sure I got turned on all chat. We're trying something a little different today, guys. So I'm trying really quick to make sure it works before we get real into it here. Noti gang, fucking W's, buddy. Are you watching this in portrait mode or are you watching this normal? Normal? Okay. It's not working on my end. But I have it set now to where it'll stream vertically as well. And I couldn't tell if that was YouTube being behind or if that was me. And I just did it dumb. And I didn't want you to watch me on that really short vertical screen. If you didn't want to. But it's normal, it's fine, it looks normal. Damn, you didn't get promoted, did you? No, man. I finished. Hold on. You ready for this shit? 11th place. 11th place. I was so fucking heated, bro. I was so fucking heated. Rip one spot away, man. Buddy, fucking tell me about it. Something I need to do. There we go. I had, there we go. But you said stream looks normal, everything looks fine? Okay, there we go. Now it's fixing itself. Beautiful. Alright. Carnage said it best, though. It's fucking time to lock in, chat. I'm so excited. I am going to... I've been practicing a lot. I've been using Root Riders again. Root Riders seem to be the most consistent attack for me with the debuffs going on, right? With the nerfs going around to everything. So that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna try Root Riders. I do have they just get melted. Well, this will be a good time for you to learn. Because I have been stomping mud holes in people with Root Riders. Got to figure it out, buddy. I might redo a tutorial on it, considering the Springtrap rework. And a lot of people were concerned about that. So, was that David? Did David say hi? What's up, David? Did I see that right? That didn't show up on my end. I wonder how this dual output is going to do. But Root Riders aren't increment a bit rate. Yeah, but we're gonna do some Root Riders today, so you're gonna get plenty of chances to figure it out. Man, we got a lot of people on right now. We're not gonna waste BS too much time though, right? We're gonna watching Stars and Gragas is trying to get them. You know, and if you'll notice, Karnan, he was our resident Root Rider guy for the longest time. White Chocolate, right? And he is very, very good. He's currently trying to attack in Legends, right? Obviously. Hey, buddy, what's up, Ben? W's. So Man, why is he not coming in on... I see him on... Hold, please. I see somebody typing in hello. I see you typing in, and I can see it on my screen on the chat box. I can't see it in my actual chat for some reason. And naturally it's a lot harder for me to read off that tiny ass screen. Root Riders are there's a couple different ways to do them. Karnan is a very much a finesse type of Root Rider attacker. I'm very much not. I'm the exact opposite. I'm very much a put your back into it. Just try and put your shoulder down and try and go through somebody. So you'll see that here in a second. Do we need any warm-ups? We've already been attacked a handful of times. No 3 stars yet. That's good. You know, I did a couple war attacks on my minis account, so I don't want to really wait. I think we should just go ahead. So one thing I do know is I need to go opposite Town Hall. I can't go at the Town Hall. What I'm kind of leaning towards is going like here, seeing if I can't go maybe... If I was lucky, I could go bam and go straight down, and I could use these guys to kind of funnel my army through. So that's what I'm going to try and do. Yeah, but they're going to go right back. That makes me sad. That's okay as long as they don't go for that ricochet cannon. That's going to fucking hurt. Very unfortunate. Never mind. Don't take anything I'm doing right now for note. And I mean literally none of it. That could not have been a worse start. Trapped it up, yeah. And that was a smart move, because that looks like a fantastic spot to go from. So that was a incredibly good move by him. Man, look at that. He's already gone? Whew. Yo. Short stream as well? What? Yeah, I did take your advice. I figured out how to do a short version stream as well. And so we're doing both and trying it out, although chat is not, is struggling to figure out which way it wants to be. Because I'm having trouble seeing some people's chats. Thanks for the tutorial, Kappa. Alright. See, like if somebody was in here named Kappa typing that, I can't see them. Yo, am I gonna 3-star this? Chat. Chat, no way, right? Wow, that still worked? That's how fucking strong Root Riders are, buddy. That's so stupid. Yo, what up? What's up, Jay? How you doing, buddy? Yeah, look at that. Never mind. Just like we drew it up. Who's your favorite music artist? Oof. All time? Oh, Onyx? Okay, so I'm not seeing them here, but I can see them on my phone. I'll have to work for that for next time. Onyx, Bailey, what's going on, everybody? Hayes, my favorite artist, man, would have to be 3 Days Grace if I had to pick somebody, man. I got a soft spot for him. I've listened to them for forever. I went and saw them at a concert a few weeks ago. They were awesome. And they put on a hell of a show. So that would have to be my pick. I wonder why that's not coming through on... that chat right there. Not like I just can't watch it on my phone. I just didn't want to have to if I don't have to. I'll have to look that. I'll figure it out later. God, thank Christ, everybody, for Clan Castle Cakes. thank the good Lord. Okay, so we do want to stay away from the town hall as much as we can for these RC dives because they just do so much damage with these little nerfs, right? So we want to go straight into these 3 ricochet cannons, which sounds like potentially the dumbest thing you could say or do. Almost like letting them just like eat away at my royal champion right there. Almost as dumb as that. I'm hard looking at that hook tower. I'm using I'm different kind of royal champion dive right now, Jay. I don't have the ability to go after it like you would want. But that's okay. Here's what we're going to do. We're going to do that. Do a 7-9 self-known challenge. Live stream every day, short, reel, everything. Dude, that's awesome, man. Congratulations. I hope it works really well for you. What's up, Suja? How you doing, man? Welcome, welcome. Let's, we need to, that's going to go very poorly. We do something like that. Do something like that. I'm day 90 now. I'm going to go work out. See you in an hour. See you later, Ali, man. What's up, David? How you doing, buddy? Yeah, look at this. I think this is a 3-star too, man. I'm alright. That's good to hear, buddy. I'm glad you're doing alright. That's good to hear, man. Did you work today? How was work? Talk to me, Goose. Look at that, man. Carnage, you see this? Look at. Oh, beautiful. Beautiful. It's all coming together. You're the GOAT. Oh, man. Says the guy in the Legends League. Now that it means something, by the way. Can you show the stats for the action figure? Yeah. Here you go. 1 summon unit, level 10. It does the little boost. And here's the actual action figure itself. Keep in mind, it is max level. Half my day having to help people with stuff. Well, that is what retail is like. So I am not in the slightest bit surprised by that. 18.5 and then 700 damage. Insane. It's pretty nice. The point behind using that and the magic mirror is you essentially want to use... that's not what I wanted. You essentially want to use these 2 abilities in tandem with the Earthquake Boots. So whenever you hit the Barbarian King's spiky or Earthquake Boots and it opens up a whole lot, you want to be able to hit the Magic Mirror and the action figure immediately afterwards. That way, you just run through the base. There's just so much... The base is just so open, they just have free reign. So the idea is to get all that to the middle, hit it all, boom, take over the base. Pet potions in the shop, buddy. That's a good fucking day. Nope. Okay. The only issue with this, it's been 84 years. I think that's a little dramatic. Now, the issue with the Royal Champion dive in this is, like, look how squishy that Spirit Fox is, man. He's going to get Massacred. Three weeks is ridiculous. 3 weeks is a lot. You're not wrong. Whew. That is a lot. You're not wrong. Should be every other week. That's actually a very reasonable take, to be honest. Every other week? That's pretty reasonable. I wonder why they don't. I wonder what's the reasoning behind their thing, or if it's just totally random. I wonder why everything is going outside like that. Money, definitely, but I mean, you'd think more people would buy and pay for that kind of stuff, right? No? Don't you think? They probably make a good amount on pet potions, dark elixir, in the shops and bundles. That makes actually more sense. That I would buy. Look, my entire army's gone around the outside of the map. I hate everything. I hate it all. So much of their money in books and heroes, though. No. Yeah, I get it. Yeah, I bought one of those before, $5 or so for a dark rune and 10 potions. No, I mean, I get it, right? I get it. Guys, can we do no wrong? Can you share the army in chat? Absolutely. Absolutely. I would never buy a bundle that doesn't have either a few books or a million potions. That's valid. I mean, the million potions is a little excessive, but that's valid. I will say I don't need to edit this because I've changed that and since then. Share to clan chat. There you go. You like Rage's overgrowth? So here's the thing. Overgrowth causes a lot of time issues. And there's always a chance that you overgrow something that's important that could take out what's left of your army. So overgrowth, you have to path almost perfectly. With the Rages, it's basically... think of it like a running back and a linebacker playing football, and they meet in the hole. It's just whoever's fucking stronger is gonna make it. That's the point of the 3 Rages over a couple of overgrowths. Out DPS over passing. That's the best way to explain it. I'm solely trying to put more damage than people can do to me. I'm trying to outgun somebody. That's the whole point. That is the entire point. Yeah, it's pretty simple though. David, why are you doing this to me? Hi, Pippin. Well, it's Andy. Hi, sweetie. What's my little Andy doing? Huh? You want me to pick you up? You want some uppies? You want some uppies? Can I uppies? Why can't I not uppies and Andy? She's no fun. For fun, that's reasonable. We're going to keep doing this, though. Linda was telling me how much he hates Root Riders, and I was like, that's as good a time as any to figure it out again. So again, I'm going very out of the Town Hall's way, and the whole point to this dive, right, this juggle, if you will, is just pathing. That's the whole point. There's no other reason than this. Sound the alarm, Town Hall 16 inbound. Oh, buddy, let's go. J3 going Town Hall 16. Get some W's in the chat for that, man. About to use a book of spells pretty fierce. Hell yeah. Can I get a hell yeah? So let's do this. This will kind of do that. Then we'll do that and that. And nothing's going to path that way? Okay, something's going to path that way. I was going to say, y'all, nothing? Okay. So we got some... There's still kind of a lot alive, which does concern me a little bit here. I don't know that I actually get this one. I'm going to hit my hog puppet. In hopes that that is just enough. Hell yeah, I guess. Oh yeah. Even David gave it to me. He didn't even get the reference I was going for. I should have enough manpower left over to really... That minion prince is going to be a problem. He's actually the only problem I currently face. Just bought elixir with raid medals. It happens. It does happen. No, I'm gonna 98%. That's okay. That's alright. Plus 32, sad. I mean, I'm not even in Legends right now. Oh, it is still a plus 32. Okay. I didn't know if they changed how you actually gain trophies in some of these or how it looks. 99% one-star buddy. You said that, and I said, I'm glad you aren't overreacting. But, like, at the same time, I got it, man. I totally understood. I get it, brother. Oh, some more Starry Ore? Hell yeah. Can I upgrade this thing some more? I cannot. I'm really close, though. I'm having so much fun upgrading my Poison Lizard. That sounds like a lie. That sounds like a sentence I've never heard in my entire life. There you go. Yeah, I say you got to get in there. Fuck me. David? What's wrong, Jay? If you say so. That's going to really hurt. This one's not going to be as pretty. Well, that's not the first time I've said it tonight. Your Town Hall 16, David, how do you not have it yet? Upgrade my pet house whenever I have the pets done. Yeah, so he's doing pet by pet and then upgrading. So David's determined to give me an aneurysm. No, but you could be prioritizing better pets first. I believe is the point to that. Pets are done before I upgrade my Town Hall. It's not ideal when the Phoenix is not even unlocked yet. Agreed with Jay completely. You're doing that in the most backwards ass order. See, this is going to be a 1-star. I'm not going to have enough left for anything over here. Shared pain heal. How are we feeling about the harder legend system? I like it. I like the whole system, though, if I'm going to be honest with you. I like the whole thing. %93%. Are we enjoying the spring trap upgrades? I could take it or leave it. I could this way or that. Not as big a deal as we all thought, yeah. They did a good job with it. We also haven't seen max level spring so I don't want to jump the gun and say that just yet, but Jay is right. As so far, it has not been nearly as big a deal as we thought it was going to be. Well, we thought it was going to kill something like this, realistically. This is exactly what I thought was going to die. This attack that I'm doing right now, I thought would be dead. But it's not. Is spring trap farm yet? Yeah, that's true. It'll take a little bit. Bases will change a little bit too. That's something we got to consider. Okay. I only have 9 more pet levels until Phoenix is unlocked. You should just have Phoenix unlocked already. Where is my king going? Why are you doing this to me again? Rage bait is crazy. That's on. That has to be what that is, right? In the year of our Lord, 2025. He's going home? Well, shit. He needs to find his home like fucking Happy Gilmore already. Damn. Yeah, we're not 1-star in this one. There's too much meat in the middle there, but it's 4 more lizards and 5 yak. Are you going to do both of those before... David, I feel like I should kick you for being a moron. I'm not going to, because I love you. But that's really moronic. Maybe Jay's right. Maybe I am just getting rage baited. There's no way that you have a college degree and you think that's the best way to go about this. There's just no humanly way. That's just not possible. No, I'm speaking earnestly. It's not the best way, but like, hey, as long as you're self-aware of that. I see, look at that. That's a base that I should triple every time because of how often I see that base. I started off so hot. Unlock the Phoenix. It's one pet where level 1 is beneficial. That's a good way to put it. Yeah, the Phoenix, I mean, it's a no-brainer, right? How good it is. It literally. Oh, look, pet potions. How are you doing, MJ? It's good to see you, buddy. Poison Lizard is a cutie patootie? What a sentence. Alright, so again, we're staying away from Town Hall, right? That's an important number one, right? Look at him as true. No, I mean, listen, I'm not upset about that. I kind of think this is the play, but I also really don't think that's the play. I just kind of think it's the best play I got. Doing okay, set out this tournament to hero upgrades. That's not a bad idea. I think you can sit out every other week and not get demoted for it. So, how are you liking the new rank system? How about Fireball and $3 of heroes this event pass? Totally worth it? Yeah, that's reasonable. I was very quick to jump on the... I was very, very quick to jump on the new hero equipment. I also got the new equipment. Oh, so you bought the pass. Oh. Very nice. Pass was definitely worth it this time around. I probably need it, but I probably need it to be max. It definitely needs to be a higher level. It definitely needs to be like in the 20s for it to be like really nice. Another Dark Crown kind of feeling. I mean, I think this is probably closer to usable than the Dark Crown was, but not drastically. I think, like, if you wanted that or the Henchman Puppet, I think you could kind of go either way. And it's a pretty reasonable feeling, you know? I don't notice a big difference between the two. It's hard, but your rank means something now as the better players advance. It'll get even harder to not get demoted. I think that's what excites me the most, right? Is because, like, it really does. Like, last week, I thought I was just going to breeze through it straight in the Legends League. I didn't. So, like, I could be like, oh, shit. Gotta take it seriously. Equipment officially uses max. Let's go. Big W's. It's definitely making you refine your skills a little bit more. You definitely have to take attacks a lot more seriously in ranked to not get demoted. But in that one circumstance where it's the double epic is pretty nice. I think in the double epic, I think it's nasty, right? Where like bases are super spread out. I still think it's worth using just by itself with the Dark Orb. But I definitely see why you'd want the Henchman Puppet. So I'm not offended by either one. But I might be in that state of denial you were about the Dark Crown, right? I might be in like that same boat right now, though. You know, like who knows? I wish the pet levels were viable like troops. What do you mean? Damn, these guys have already had like most of their attacks done. Shit. I like looking further ahead of me, seeing that people have had more attacks or who's ahead of me. I also like that we have a league history. I don't like I can't see other people's league history. Oh, visible. My bad. Henchman and one of the few troops that are faster than the MP so he doesn't die quick. No, I mean, it gives him more survivability. And I think my issue specifically is that I have a lot of times where the MP will like go around the base by himself, like when the Angry Jelly kind of wears off him. And when that happens, the fact that he can still support your army, no matter where he's at on the map, is huge. I almost want to have him just fuck off completely. You know what I mean? But with the Dark Crown, he's a tank, man. It's nasty. It'll be interesting to see how it plays out in the next few weeks, for sure. What kind of fuck up base is this? We're gonna kind of go this direction. Y'all are laughing, but I have Max Diggy. Hey, Diggy's not bad. But I will say, with the army you use, I don't use Diggy. Until Sneezy. Exactly. Town Hall 10 Wizard Towers go crazy. Yeah, that was kind of wild, right? Damn it. I got a little greedy there. That's a lot of stuff going through. I'm actually going to rage my healers. Really not going the way I'd like it to currently. I need pet potions. My heroes will be maxed before my pets. I'll have to start using books on them. That's probably because you're prioritizing your pets too much. That's why you're. I mean, David, it's not a natural order of events for you to finish your heroes before your pets. Like, down 19 will be here before you get them in order. Yeah, it's true. Hero book, I can't use them this month, buddy. That's it's the best and the worst feeling when you can't use that kind of stuff, right? I do love getting to sell them, though. I'm not gonna lie. It was something I used to flex. That I would, I was like, oh, I'm selling my hero books. This is how my root rider attacks go. Well, to be fair, like 70%, like I'm not gonna shoot anybody over that. Being maxed is fun for 3 seconds, and then you're like, what now? He's not entirely wrong. Not in the slightest. Carnage, do you want to share a replay and I can help you? I'll see. I'll tell you what I think you're doing wrong. Oh, 99% 2-star on himself. Look at all them fucking replays, man. White Chocolate's gonna be on a murdering spree. And that's like how many dollars? A lot of dollars. I got a couple of texts in chat. Which one do you want me to look at? Which one do you thought was going to go well and just didn't? And a bundle normally 3. I have no idea. It's been so long since I've actually bought bundles, at least on this account. $54 is too much. I would agree. Somebody message White Chocolate. Make sure he's not gonna slit his wrist. Book of Heroes is about $3, and honestly, for $3, that's probably worth, right? That is probably worth just about every time for $3, right? Let's look at I'll look at the 99% here. No, because 99%, like, that means he did something small wrong. I want to look at something bigger. Right now, it's actually good. Book of Building Heroes and Builder Pots for $5. That's not bad at all. God, he's hit every fucking spring trap on the face of the planet right here. I am so sorry, Carnage. I think he's the one attacking me right now that I think about it. $2.25 and then 50 cents for a builder pot. I want to know, why is he using a haste vial instead of a hog puppet? Oh, dude, he's got that, you know, I don't remember what anime it's from, but that one that's Guts is the character that Barbarian King makes me think of with that giant ass sword. Looks so dope. I think that skin's cool as hell. Can't you see? Oh yeah, I've been meaning to message you. Is BL4 worth $55? It's been a couple weeks since I played it, I'm not gonna lie to you. It's very much got a Destiny feel to it as opposed to Borderlands, as far as the gameplay itself goes. So take that for what it's worth. If you like Destiny, you will like the game, but it's not as true to Borderlands as I'd liked. But I'm a huge Borderlands nerd, right? And get it for 95% off then. If you're trying to do another Borderlands 2 playthrough, though, you let me know. I'll play Borderlands 2 with you. Oh, this is the same base Carnage just fucking attacked. I'm gonna have a stroke. Because I gotta do like something like that. The WC special. Oh, man. Poor white chocolate. How long did this... Anything for that back invis? And that's always a problem with these Root Riders, because they're always one of those that's more susceptible to those kind of trick bases like that. Carnage, why do you not use the Hog Puppet? I see you put on the haste vial. Is there a specific reason why? I like haste as the hog that much better for the attack. The best part about the hog is that once you hit it, it actually, well, for one, it's just extra troops, which in this attack is huge. That's why a lot of people use the flame, or not the flame flinger, this fucking thing, the troop flinger, because it's giving you extra troops. Hog Puppet is so good for this attack strategy. The haste vial's not bad, but I wouldn't use it in this sense. It kind of has to be Hog Puppet. I'll be honest. I think that might be the difference in how your attacks have been. Like, I think a Hog Puppet might be what you need to go over the hump. And I know that might sound asinine, but like this is a similar base that you just attack, and I just rolled it. Like, notice I still have my Royal Champion ability, and the difference is from a couple of troops to now there's 10 hogs on the field, right? Haste Vial is only good for cluster bases. You know, and like, you can get Haste Vial value, but for me, it's like in a normal RC dive. It's Haste Vial, Rocket Spear. It's got to be one of those two, right? In this, it feels like it has to be hogs. I don't think there's the option there. At least for it to be as viable. It's just my opinion, though. It's just me. Giant Puppet leveled up, so I'm using Healer Puppet. What do you have leveled? Healer Puppet's not a bad idea. With Archer Queen, I have played around with some different equipment. The Frozen Arrow is also not bad. But that's kind of personal preference. If you don't have the action figure. That's totally up to you, though. Chat, what do I want to get with all these rock medals I got? or that I'm going to have. Hey, there we go. Use Frosty instead. Also not a bad idea. And again, the frozen air. Again, I'm spitballing on what. I'm going to report back with my success. Hell yeah, brother. I'm in 20th. And everybody above me has a lot more attacks than I do, except for the couple right ahead of me. Which makes me feel good. So what we need to do... It looks like we're going this way. God, but let me tell you, when you can get the value with this attack like this, when you can do this dive perfectly, it's so nasty how strong it is. I've tried so hard to incorporate a spirit charge into so many different attacks. Wow. Fuck that spirit fox. Let's do that. I'll pass, actually. Oof. Right in the ego right there, huh? Definitely need those healers to step in. Royal Champion's getting a huge helping. Need to really take out some of these on the back end. Something else really important too to this attack, and I made an old tutorial about it. I said it wasn't as important, but the more I play around with it, the more I think it is. That it's keeping the Spirit Fox alive. It's not the end of the world. Like, you can still 3-star a base if you don't keep her alive, but man, does it get substantially more difficult if she dies in the dive. Like right now, if my king was in the middle, I'd have a real shot here. I don't think I get this with just my Archer Queen left in there, though. I got a couple of Yetis around the outside, too, which will make that easier. They'll go collect some good value when they die. Yeah, but it's gonna be too little too late. Oh, that's okay. That's alright. It's a good attack. It's a good attack. I'm having some real good defenses. I am using that base you gave me, Jay. And it seems to be working pretty well so far. This one should work very, very well. Should is my key word, though. Does those zoom ins ever disorient you guys? They disorient me a little bit. Look at that immediate ice value right there. Boom. We are going to get hit by some other... the hell are they called? I am liking this one less and less. I'm going to hit that hog puppet right there and see if that can't push through. It will. RC stayed alive there. Spirit Fox actually hit last second. But she's not going to survive again there. Yeah, it's going to take her out. That one's a shame. I still got a fair amount of troops left, so I'm curious to how close I'll get here. Because I do have quite a bit of troops, including my Archer Queen and the action figure. That's going to help me drastically. We'll put that over there. Yeah, and that should be all she wrote. We're not going to get all the way. We're not going to do all 30 for 30 today. Rank 18. Okay, so he's got 9. Like, how are you here with 740? Like, at this rate, I mean, I won't be number 1, but I'll be getting up there. Oof. I do not like the look of this one. Oh, and I've already fucked up. I have already screwed the Pooch boys. Pray for me. Because I did not set an appropriate funnel with my furnace. Which will make this drastically more difficult. I'll go over there. We'll do that, and that way we'll kind of push around, I guess. I will point out, I don't like this idea, though. But I'm here, I don't have another one. Actually, we're going to do that. Do something like that. My Archer Queen's kind of just going around the outside, which is good. That means she's setting a funnel for me, and I actually get to save her ability, as opposed to my Royal Champion. So normally I'd rather save her ability in this case, but I'm not going to get to. But her coming up at the end is going to mean we can take on their queen without many problems. What we're going to do is we're going to hit that. So we'll do this, and that. And then up here, we'll go like the baby dragon just to get rid of that or something like that. Just so we don't have to worry about that. Beautiful. That could not have worked out much better. We need to get higher in rank this time, so we can kind of. I'm gonna try and like guarantee a spot. I'm gonna try and get to 15 attacks today, so I got 3 more. So at 3 more, I can get another 120. That means I'll get right in this 12-11 spot if I get all 3 triples, which puts us in a really good spot to take one of the top spots. We're gonna do this. We're gonna do this. Nope, 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 nope. Oof, that's rough. We have to be incredibly careful here not to get our royal champion killed. I'm actually going to just use another one just to be safe, because I can't have her die. I'm liking the rages more in the overgrowth. W. Ah, she's dead, she's dead, she's dead, she's dead. Oh, she's not dead. I'm fumbling the bag. Hello, my friend. I am so sorry. I do not speak whatever language that is, but welcome, welcome. Oh, this one is a cluster, though. This one has gone so sideways, so quickly, so badly. The rages are nice, though. The rages are a nice change of pace. They are a very different feeling. Oh, I didn't realize that I hadn't hit her ability yet. Oh man. Is to funnel a corner, more or less. Sometimes, yeah, it's not like a normal one where you're just trying to get as much value as you can. These are normally to funnel. That is the main goal with these dives. Now, you are looking to funnel certain things out of the way, but will be filtered out, yeah. This one, not as good. This one's on me, because I wasn't paying real good attention at the start. My bad, y'all. But yeah, you're essentially trying to funnel, and you're trying to funnel out multi-archers, or you're trying to funnel out a monolith if you can get a hold of it, or you're trying to funnel out ricochet cannons or fire spitters, anything big and splash damage wise. I almost always end up picking ricochet cannons just because they're the easiest. Man, I need this star ore. I want to upgrade my meteor staff. I got issues, y'all. Ba, ba, ba. Got any grapes? We got 2 more attacks. Maybe I'll attack until we get into the top 10. And then we'll something else. Like right here. What I'm actually wanting with this attack, I actually want to kind of go here and like sweep this way. I need to go here and sweep this way. So what I'm going to do, I'm actually going to go like this and try and go in this direction. And see if I can't like just let my troops go straight into the monolith. That way with the early warden ability, I'll have little to no issues. And it shall succeed. Or I could just take out the monolith. That's also okay. Taking out that tower would have been huge, but I understand that is a tall ask. MJ, where'd you guys finish in Clan War League? You guys still in Master 1? See, and look, just going around the outside, man, like it's without me. 6th place? Alright, so you got to avoid the motion. I know that's a lot of the worry with you guys, or at least it was sounding like on Discord. That was a lot of y'all's concerns. Why is my ice golem alive? I can see him. I don't want you to live. I think we finished, I need Jay to fact check me. I think we finished 4th. Springtrap rework was not kind to us at first. We were rushing a lot of attacks trying to get him in the night before because we were all so worried about the Springtrap rework. Myself included. I was part of it. I was part of the problem. First in our hearts? Hell yeah. Dude, David #1 on the chat board? Let's go. Oh my god, I am. Yes, you are. Big flex. I have no neck now. I'm done. Oh, Jay's friendly challenging? What a wild day, brother. 17th. I will pass a couple of these guys, but I'd need another couple of attacks to get into the top 10. 5 people have the same amount as me. Are you upset that you're #1? Jay's upset about it, or not Jay. David's upset about extra attention, guys. What's up, RC? Hold on, give me 1 second. I'll take a look at that, buddy. Brain not computing well. Hold on. Take tomorrow, but we both kind of sick. Really been looking forward to that. I'm sorry to hear that, buddy. I hope you guys get well soon. Mwah. I'll give you a little kiss. Make you feel better. I am just sharing. Well, stop trying to share your accomplishments with people, David. Holy shit, we're just getting out of there. Felt. I hope you feel better soon, nobody. Being sick, especially if it ruining your plans, is never good. I was sick on the... Well, you guys know about that, right? I was sick on the weekend that we went to that concert. Yeah, that Friday I was pretty sick. No, I'm fine. Oh, they're not. Oh. Oh, the other people you were going to go with. I'm sorry. You said they're sick. I just assumed. That's my bad. Like I said, I'm not computing at a high level today. Well, I hope they get better soon. I'm glad you're not sick, though. For what small a consolation prize that is. Guys, look at these attacks. I'm like, whew. Wife and kid, who you think we don't have that here? I have no idea. I didn't know if you guys had like another couple or something that y'all meet with to do stuff like that. I don't know. Just because I don't have friends, I don't assume other people don't have friends. That's what it was, though. I thought you were talking about like another couple or some friends you go meet up with. RC, I'll go to the lake with you. You want to go to the lake, buddy? You and me can go. We can crack open a couple beers, sit on the lake. It'll be fun. All right, guys. Here's the thing. Do we keep attacking until we get top 10? Or do we stop and go to another account and come back and finish the rest of them tomorrow? What do we think? Hell yeah, I'll bring the beer too. What beer are we drinking? Save them. All right. Jay has spoken. We save them. So what we're going to do now is we are going to... We're going to go farm the event on other accounts. You know what? I lied. What we're going to do is farm on our 2 YouTube accounts so I can record some more. Need content for tomorrow, but I still have Super 2. Super 2's in a reasonable league as well. Super 2 is, where's he in? Is he in, look at this. I hadn't even, oh, I didn't join. Duh. I wonder if I should turn you guys over this way a little bit and see if that works better for those who are watching on short view. I like the Modelo. Oh, dude. My kind of guy. I'm a Modelo dude all fucking day. I'm fine with Coronas too. Coronas don't make a difference to me. No, I'm not a beer. Neither am I, buddy. The Mexican beers are my favorite by a mile. So let's do it. I'm down. I'm so down. Vodka mixes for me. Man, I'm too old to be drinking like hard liquor, man. Not that I won't every once in a while, but man, like, I don't stay hydrated enough for this shit. Jay, if I come to Illinois, are we drinking? Oh yeah, look at that. Super Yeti bomb. Fantastic. Fuck yeah, dude. Oh yeah. Nothing to do here, but you know. I don't know. Back from our workout, gonna have dinner. Nice, nice, nice. Well, I'm glad you could stop in again to share that with us. How was the workout, Ollie? Pub crawls, I guess. But I need some pizza too. I need some pizza and I need some Portillo's. Buddy, I'm so, at least like there, stuff's open. Like nothing's open late here. I get sick on that. I've been trying the new peach brandy, never had it before, but smoother than whiskey. Well, hey, that's a fucking W. We take it. We do take it. To read book, and the first books will be Harry Potter. Any more suggestions? I don't want screen time anymore. Are you looking for something that kind of style, like fiction-like? Because if you want something that style, the Percy Jackson books are really good. I read those when I was in high school. Those were fantastic. Got the best tavern pizza in Illinois here. Where is that at? Sam's? I don't think I've ever had Sam's Pizza. In Illinois, where he lives and where I spent a lot of basically my entire adult life, tons of snow. Here, I live in North Carolina now. No snow. Yeah, those styles. I am not a book guy, but I want to become a reader, so easy and interesting. They'll get me into reading books. Read the Percy Jackson books. Percy Jackson made some pretty. Rick Riordan made some pretty good Percy Jackson books. They're Greek mythology type stuff, but they're also like kind of goofy, so they're pretty cool. Non-existent here in Oklahoma, buddy. Let's. What are we talking about this for? Let's just go on the lake and have some beer or some weed. Shit. Yeah, the Midwest is unreal. We got the coldest, hottest, most unpredictable weather. It's not great. He's not wrong. It's not great. Do that. Yeah, for sure I'll do that. But first, Harry Potter to get me in the reading mind. Wake up my subconscious mind. Well, hey, good for you, buddy. Seriously. I don't. Man, I just don't have the attention span for reading anymore. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. I like audiobooks, so when I used to drive a lot, and sometimes when I still do, I listen to audiobooks. Does not appear that there is anything you really need to worry about the rest of the base. I've seen Harry Potter, but book. Am I spoiled? Maybe, maybe, buddy. I used to like a good book, but can't get into it now. But it just happens, man. You know, attention span drops or anything. You know, sure, I don't work triple O. I mean, why bother? There's never been a point in time where there wasn't a meta air attack. So I don't know. I wouldn't worry about the fireball. Good luck, Ollie. How? Hump, hump, hump. Nope, I just clicked on something by accident. That's not what I wanted to hit. Challenge, I'm going to change my life. Yeet. Good luck, buddy. I wish you nothing but the best. 700 rock medals. Let's go. They make good backstops. I know that. My brother in Christ. My brother. Oh, man. Alright. So now we're actually getting into, like, just Town Hall 14 layouts. But they're not, like, max layouts. So it's not like it was last league, where it's like I'm going against, like, a lot of rush bases. Later, Ollie. Oh, no, wait. Was that RC saying later? Or was he saying goodbye to Ollie? I don't know, man. I'm going crazy, y'all. He said, oh, no. Yeah, I know. Buddy, my brain's fried trying to do the two-layer streaming is weird, man. It's incredibly weird. I'm going to have to get used to that. It's really throwing me off. Damn, new update got you crazy. That's not wrong either. Well, I've always been crazy. I've always been a little crazy. But there's now so much going on my second monitor that my brain is struggling to comprehend. What's life without crazy? Boring. That's a damn good point, buddy. I'll use caps next time. Home. Let's add another sneak attack. What? Or are you sneak attacking? I'm scared. Somebody help. Chad, is Jay coming after me? Do that. I can do that as well. That's something I'm not sure about, man. They added this. Sure, have dinner, sleep, start officially gym for tomorrow. Have recorded my pre-transformation video. Wish me luck. Goodbye. See you later, Ollie. Have yourself a good night, buddy. Have a great day tomorrow. Come back and give us some progress. Let us know how day one was. Please and thank you. I called you in Discord for a couple seconds and it did nothing. Oh, buddy. Do you not remember that Discord has like a streamer mode and I have it enabled? So I don't get Discord notifications or nothing. You tried to sneak attack me by calling me. That'd have been funny as shit, dude. Too bad. Thanks, Discord. Got a lot of stuff going on over here. Sad days, man. It's a good try, though. Honestly, that was a fantastic effort, if I do say so myself. Oh, some more rock medals? When is that? Oh, a gift. Let's go. We love seeing some free ores and stuff. I need that cosmic champion to come out. Because Super 4 needs the complete set. And it makes me sad that he doesn't have it. Look at me. I'm already rank 1. I'm 3 attacks in. Okay, so most of these guys are also just 1 or 2 attacks in. Understood. And I'm not going to be able to defend for shit on this account. You know, I didn't think about that. When it comes to rushed accounts, they're really going to be limited on rank because defense. Like, they're really going to be capped. Before, if you were good enough offensively, you could at least get to a certain point. And that point was a mid-low tier Legends League, somewhere in that 53, 5400 range, 55 maybe. But now, you're going to be capped real soon. That is something I hath not considered. Oh. Jay, are you still using your same attack, or have you swapped to the siege barracks like Lindo had been using? Same Hydra, same thing. I got you. I was really curious if you changed anything, because I'm like, he's already doing well enough. I didn't know that you really needed to change anything. But I thought because of the siege barracks, when we talked about the Dark Crown, that might tempt you to go back to it. 2 3-stars from it. Go for it. Share them up. I kind of like to see what your nuance is here and how it's working. I honestly think any 3-stars you get in Legends League should be shared, just regardless. Whenever I get to Legends, and if I ever get to 3-star anybody, I'm sharing every one of them replays. Every one of them. Do that. Rocket Spear makes that pretty nice pretty quickly. Very nice, very nice, very nice. Not a lot left alive through this core, which is kind of sad. I wonder if that's a me thing. Or if it's like hero levels, and they're just really underperforming. Probably a hero levels thing, right? Because they're so rushed on this account. Except for the MP, right? Because he was the one that they, he was here when they come out with this one. Oof. Yeah. I'm starting to reconsider the Stone Slammer. Not sure if it's good with the Legends modifier. I'm not 3-starring as much as I'd like. What would you replace it with, Jay? What would be the alternative, I guess? Because, like, I get it. It dies really quickly. No fucking clue. So you don't have a funneling issue, right? Do you have any issue keeping your army together? Because if you do, right, Siege Barracks is a real easy, like, go-to, right? But if you don't have that problem, there's not a lot of other choices that you really need. I mean, you could use a battle blimp if you want to, like, again, take out very specific things. Like I used to, right? Where you'd, like, kind of Yeti bomb, like, a certain area. Not initially, but sometimes halfway through the army splits. I mean, what's the alternative, right? You're kind of limited. Like, you can't use a troop flinger, right? You can't use a log launcher. You can't use, like, a wall wrecker. Are you going to put a flame flinger down, right? And, like, just, like, let it pick away at the back end of the base or something for you? You could do that, but a lot of bases like that are going to have stuff around the outside, right? So, like, you're not going to get a ton of value that way. You can't troop flinger. Like, you kind of have to siege barracks if you don't think Stone Slammer's the way. Unless you want to try and snipe specific areas or put your army in specific areas. You know what I mean? You are really limited in that way. Flinger's good if you can keep it away from things that are going to eat it. The issue is that there's so many, like, I don't know about you, I assume it still is, there's going to be a lot of mortars and stuff around the outside of the base, which will just absolutely decimate a Flame Flinger. If you can avoid those, Flame Flinger makes sense. If you can't avoid those, it's kind of got to be a Siege Barrack. That's why you have the Siege Barracks in the back pocket. That's true. I always forget that you can just have multiple of them. Then go for it, buddy. Have them both. Try it out. See if it works. I don't know that it's... Because the perk to the Stone Slammer is it's basically just a giant-ass balloon following you around. And you're getting just random added support when it dies, right? You're just getting a random extra couple Dragon Riders or a couple Dragons or and a handful of balloons. Whatever you put in there. But Siege Bricks isn't a bad play. Can't pull the Slammer either, so that's nice. That is pretty nice. Because people are getting smarter with that hook tower, and it's getting more and more annoying. It's getting more and more out of the way. People have stopped putting the hook tower with things that are important. Only after 6 months? Yeah. People are going to... Some people... You know, I'm so surprised. And I'm so sorry if any of you in chat are currently having this issue or have had this issue. No, have had this issue, understand. Still having this issue where you don't understand the rank system. Set my 2 attacks if you want to analyze after this. Yes, absolutely. I've seen so many people, and this makes me think, and I love every one of you. And just because you might have had this problem does not mean I'm saying you are the problem. But I have had multiple people, not from here or not from our community, asking me, how does this rank system work? Why are my trophies getting reset week after week? And they just don't understand. And I'm like, how? I don't understand what's confusing here. You're signing up for a weekly tournament. It's not the same. And they're like, I just had 1,300 trophies. You're telling me I have to do this every week? I'm like, yeah, until you get in the Legends. They're like, I was just in Legends last season. I'm like, definitely didn't mean as much as it does now. All right, let's go look at Jay's. I want to, like I told people, Legends means something now. No more Town Hall 3s. Legends is, and you know what? And again, I'm not the best player in the world. I understand that. But guys, I didn't make it into Legends first try. Me, I understand. I'm not the 1%. I'm not the 0.1%. I'm not a professional. I just missed it on day 1. That should tell you guys something. That means something. Like, skill diff, shut the fuck up. I hate Jay. Okay, so let's go here. Alright, so I want to... I'm going to say what I would do, and then we're going to watch the replay. And then... we'll see how the replay actually works out, because whatever Jay does is going to be better than whatever I say. So you have to dive one of these 2 sections. Because the Rage, multi-archers, all that stuff. I would probably dive this one just because it has the 2 multis and the scatter. So I would dive this way, maybe even try and lean up this way a little bit. The start is funny. Oh, fuck. That's not good. I would dive this way. Try and see if I can't get that sweeper. Try and see if I can't push my army in this way. And wrap around it. Let's see what he does, though. Fat finger. So what did you do? Did you just submit? Did you mean to place your... Which one did you not mean to place? He's rocking both of them, brother. Didn't want to place my queen, so you wanted to dive this way. So you do want to dive the monolith in this scenario. Is that something specifically to Legends that you'd rather do, or is it just you're just playing with shit right now and figuring it out? Yeah, not having your queen in 3-star in this base is kind of asinine. I'm not gonna lie to you. With the fire spitters in the middle, I had to. That's right. You do try and really try and get those fire spitters more than anybody else. Army in the same spot. I would have thought still you'd have tried to go for that rage section right there. Stone Slammer, and this is actually probably why you're talking about changing it. Because your Stone Slammer is just so hurt so quickly. It's just already dead. I mean, it's one pop. As soon as that's done, it's dead. As soon as the Eternal Tome's gone, it ain't going to make it. See, it's immediately popped. You get a nice... you get a really nice minion principality right there. So those of you who aren't super high level won't notice why he did that. Because you'll see me Royal Champion dive, and you'll see me take Royal Champion shots to the face, especially if stuff's in slow-mo like this. Jay hit that invis, and because he did, these guys stay out of the Royal Champion's way. And if he doesn't hit that, they all get to meet and fight right here. And Jay can essentially lose his Royal Champion because they just get frozen. And then he has 3 invisibility spells he has to find value for. That's a fucking 200 IQ move. Whether he did it on purpose or not, I don't know. But it was a fantastic move. That was fucking stonks right there. And now he's just doing this, trying to keep his stuff alive. He's actually whopped this base almost solely because of that. I won't say whop, because you can see there's still so much alive, but he's going to get it because of it. That's honestly might be the difference maker. And then he's just got to clean up. He's got a booger over there. He's got a dragon over here. More boogers coming out. He's going to get it. Not with a lot of time to spare, albeit. But that's a nice attack. That was very nice. Without your queen, he's right. His queen did not give him a lot of value. Jay, make sure you give WC another challenge. I do not want him hanging himself because we didn't friendly challenge enough with him. Please give that poor man another challenge. Okay, wait. So, same thing here, right? Thank you, Jay. You know how he is. So you're kind of in a weird spot here again, right? Monolith's up here. Hook's here, but Hook's not really providing any value. I'm more tempted to say just dive one of these, get an air defense, get a multi-archer, get a fire spitter, I'd probably go this one over this section just because there's a little bit more value here, right? There's that. There's the builder hut, there's the Giga Bomb that you can trip. That's probably where I'd go, but and he's going to go the same direction, so that's good. Another little thing, by the way, Jay does that most people don't. A lot of people will just activate your Rocket Spear immediately out here. You notice he doesn't. He's actually just going to take a lick or two at the very start. Get rid of that Wizard Tower by hand without the ability. And he's going to then save more Rocket Spear value. There's a sweeper on both sides, though. You could have gone either side and gotten a sweeper. The sides are mirrored. The only difference is the Giga Bomb and the Builder's Hut. That's the only difference between the two sides. Boom, boom. See, literally identical. Oh, so Jay didn't notice that. He only saw one sweeper and said, fuck it. But you see, Jake gets rewarded a lot for being a lot more patient than I'm ever going to be with some of these attacks. Notice he puts that on top of there. He is going, like I said, same side I would. That Giga Bomb is really going to fucking hurt. I wouldn't be surprised yet to see him cover up the Poison Tower. He's covering up the Poison Tower because that's going to fucking halt the charge. He can't go anywhere. What's up, Jacob? How you doing, buddy? Good to see you again, man. Because if that poison goes off right there, he's essentially going to have to just save the rest of his invisibility spells. Because he'll get little to no value. He's still going to be pretty limited on his value here, but he will get out of the poison, it looks like, if he wants to. Or he can let it die. That's also fine. Do you not get the sweeper? And you did that anyway? No shot, right? How are you doing, Jacob? Revive. He's reviving just so he can take out that hook partially. Because that hook will very slowly and very annoyingly take out his army. You notice how his spells are going a little further up. He's actually going for the monolith. I would have actually gone for that, but Jay's he got the 3-star, so I'll shut the fuck up and let his attack do the talking for him. He gets to the town hall, but oh look at that, only one dragon rider left down there. Whew. You know, and the whole reason he went over here was for that, and he didn't get that sweeper. He didn't get that sweeper till the very end. It was almost 80% gone when he got rid of that sweeper. Bruh. Buddy, poor white chocolate, man. Poor guy. That's a beautiful attack, though, Jay. That one was pretty nice. Jay, put up your base. Damn it. Am I glitched? Whoa. My arrow was on the sweeper. Was on the other sweeper was insane. Really? I'm going to have to reset the game here real quick. Hold on, y'all. Ba 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 ba. I wanted to take that base from white chocolate and see if I couldn't 3-star it, but I'll worry about it later. They were nice attacks, buddy. I mean, you don't need me to tell you that. You know that. But those were pretty nice. And you know, it's probably a lot of those little things that make the difference between, like, you know, I always complain about, you know, oh, these really high 2-stars. Oh, I should have 3-starred that. Those little things that Jay does is probably the difference between his 3-stars and my, like, 95% 2-stars. That's probably the difference, is he's that much more patient. And I just can't. Something in my brain won't let me. That's alright, though. I have plenty of those 90% also. Yeah, but you didn't before. I did in the old Legends League. And I did in the old Wars and old CWLs. You didn't. You do now with Legends League. So there's definitely a distinct difference there. And sometimes being more patient is probably costing you, but I would be willing to say it's helping you more than it's hurting you. For sure. Ba, 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 ba. Got any grapes? A quick tip, I tap on defenses when scouting to see the ranges. I do for very particular ones. Not all of them, but some of them I will. Depending on, right? Like when you didn't on the Rocket Spirit, yeah, you were seeing how far something away would. Like again, that's it, you're just more. It's to get value like that. No, I get it, man. I do it a lot with like, what the hell is it? What were we just talking about? I do that a lot with like hook towers. Excuse me. I do a lot of that kind of stuff with like hook towers, or if I'm looking at sweepers and things like that. But not everything. And again, a lot of that's just patience. I'm just used to that not being a thing. I've played for so long. So my brain's just never adjusted to that being in the game. Part of it's I'm lazy. Kind of shred now. Yeah, on well, on Legends, right? I mean, it definitely pays to be that extra bit more careful, right? Because everything will shred you. Like Wizard Towers probably do a fair bit of damage if you're not paying attention. Like stuff that used to hurt, now will just ruin you, right? Like you saw how cautious I was being with my Root Riders, right? Like I'm never going to be that careful in normal wars anymore. Because I don't have to be. My Royal Champion and my Spirit Fox aren't dying that easy. Ba, 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 ba. Got any grapes? Fucking Electro Dragon in the Clan Castle. What do you run in your Clan Castle, Jay? Do. I got any grapes? Defensive? Yeah. Is it the same thing as before? Same as before, yeah. Okay. I'm surprised you two Ice Golems Furnace Headhunter. Yeah, I got you. I'm I'm surprised that you put that as your war base. I thought you said you were trying to gatekeep that. Do that. Oh, take a crack at the friendly. Oh, that's beautiful timing too, because I just finished. I meant to. I got you. Just wait until Lindo sees that you have a decent base. He's gonna be like, "Where did you get the cannolis?" I need to clip that and send it to him. All right, let's take a look. Oh. Okay. So this looks relatively straightforward in my brain, right? Do this. I'm going to do this. Just feeling the timing. It's going to win us wars. Hey, I'm here. I'm fucking here for it. You think I'm going to complain about that? You're on my team. Oof. Oof, that's bad. I hope you're right. I hope it does win us wars. Alright, so we do that. Stuff immediately takes that out, right? What we do now is we do that. We do that. We're actually pushing this stuff kind of early. And what I want to do is I want to double rage here. I actually want to rage the healers and stuff too. King's going to fall pretty quickly. He's not going to be able to stand up like I wanted him to. The cannolis clipped it for you, by the way. Oh, man. I say that so much to him. It's just the accent, right? Like, every time I hear him talk, I just think, gabagoo. Love Lindo, man. Shit's hilarious. Every time I talk to him, man, like, I think my favorite thing is watching him get worked up or listening to him. And I'm just sitting there just cackling to myself like a lunatic. And I mean like an utter nut job. %. I think if I just saved my Spirit Fox there, I'd have been pretty easily in the 80%. Let me get another one, yeah. That's bad, yeah. I'm gonna try and hold, I'm gonna try and hold, I'm gonna try and hold, I'm gonna try and hold. Why are you going around? I've literally never seen something make less sense. I can't do it if he's around the outside like that. I cannot. I don't have a prayer at doing this like that. Yeah, if he'd have went through, I have a real chance at that. Because that monolith is what's killing me now. I'm not gonna keep doing that to myself. One with Fireball Furnace. Huh. How good the base is? Yeah. It's a pretty nice base. Right there, I think if my king doesn't go outside and I can actually use him and his ability with Worth a Damn, I think I have a chance at it, but can't rely on the king to path anywhere, right? So that's get bent me. There's GG's more like, and I don't know that it's GG's, but it's a conversation, right? It's, you know, there's a chance there, right? But with them effing it up like that, no chance. Has anybody here ever watched The Blacklist? I just started The Blacklist the other day, man. I am so in love with the show. Never seen it before, by the way. Wow, MP gets to be level 60? What a weird walk around right there. What a weird move. I need to figure out what to do with this second cam. Because when I lean in real close like this, short people actually don't get to see my mouth. That's weird. I'll work on it. Look at this. Triple in war on a rushed account. Let's go, baby. Bang, 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 bang. All right, let's look at this one too. This one's actually even weaker. Maybe lower it a touch. Lower the actual face cam. Cut off 1% of your hair. That's probably the smart move. Go like something like that. Then I can make the screen a little bigger. How's that? Oh yeah, that's perfect. Good fucking looking, Jay. I did not use my Royal Champion here. Oops. I think I still get it. Yeah, I still 3-star. That good. Home. I just messaged Lindo and I'm telling him about my Root Rider possession. Let's get a little bit more loot on this account. Get a little bit of money. And sometimes I feel like this streams particularly are just me having vocal stems. And you guys just watching me stem. That's what it feels like sometimes. Where I'm just like... Guys, are we excited for Fallout Day next week? Thoughts? Even though nothing's going to happen, but I'm excited. Oh, I'm so close to the departure. So close, but not quite. I just realized if I clip the short stream, you don't have to edit as much. I don't know. I guess. I don't know how that'll really work, though. You're welcome to try it and see if that's how it works. Because you're right, that is in that format. But like, then are you trying to watch both, or are you just watching shorts? Because I feel like the shorts might not be as high quality. I have no idea how it actually works. Because you're right, the shorts need to be recorded in a certain way. But the editing from clips you send me, really easy anyway. Little to nothing. Got the Barcher. Alright, so we're max loot here. Nice. Let's go Super Tutor. See if I can't do something there. Oh, I got a Clan Castle cake here too. And I got all 5 builders. Look at this, guys. Oof. 2 heroes maxed? Nasty. We'll do that. Not that it's going to matter a lot right now. Because the only ones we need to do are those 2, yeah. So what we're going to do is do some ranked battles. Some more. And we're going to do exactly what everybody thinks we're going to do. Boom. And I've had 2 up because it's 2 different chats. I have noticed that. I need to get a way to get them on one screen on my thing. Because I had to pull up the shorts one on my phone as well. So I could see any version of the chat. Because I definitely missed like the first 3 or 4 people that joined because I didn't have the chat up. And I can't see it from my display over here. I need to figure out what the hell that is. And, you know, honestly, that's probably why that makes so much sense now, too. Because I watch so many streams and shorts, like, as I'm scrolling through, and I'll try and say hi or something, and they just never reply, and it makes so much sense all of a sudden. Because it just doesn't come up easy. It's just not easy to do. You have to have it up on another screen or something. Yeah, we'll go ahead and just use it. Yeah, so I couldn't help you. That's okay. Google can help me. Maybe I need to use like Restream or something like that. My cousin uses Restream, or he used to pull them all into the same area. But I'll play with it tomorrow. I did this literally just on such a whim. I saw the option for it to give me multi-stream, and I looked at it, and it meant, oh, streaming, YouTube Shorts mode ready, and I'm like, what? And so I clicked on it, and that's exactly what I thought it was. And I was like, damn, this is what Ollie was telling me about the other day. Well, but that. Yeah, Zach will definitely know it. He's going to be my best guess. Although I know he doesn't know how to do this, so I actually need to tell him. Regardless, I need to talk to him tomorrow and tell him I figured it out. He's going to be my best guess, though. Ooh. Home. Man, I'm tired, y'all. Nice, reinforced. Clan Castle cakes are so underrated. They need to start putting that kind of shit in the gold pass. If I'm to be honest. The shorts and YouTube combined. That's what I was wondering. Because I know he told me that before. He said he had a bot that basically pulled them together. So I'm wondering if there's not some way that I can do it with the shorts and the normal chat. I might not be able to, though. I may just need to pull up the chat box from the YouTube Shorts and find a place for it on my screen. Yeah, see, because even the chat on my phone, lean on your monitor, that's currently what I do have. I have the chat leaned up against my, I have the computer leaned up against my, my phone leaned up against the computer. Damn it, Kyle. That's currently what I got going on. Oh, star bonus. But I'm looking at it now, right? Like, when I pull up the chat on my phone versus what it is when I actually pull up the stream on my computer has a different chat. Like there's some I would have missed just from being there. But what I can do, I can do it that way. I found a way to make it work. It's a little janky, but it'll work for now. Until I figure out what it actually is or what I need to do. Ba, 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 ba. No? No work here. Ba, 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 ba. I got it, though. We're all good. Oh, yeah, that reminds me. Town Hall 8 in an hour. Let's go. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Jay, can you do me a favor? Can you go into the shorts chat and type something and make sure I got this right? J4 on his way up there. Man. You know, I wanted to start one with you when you said something about it. And man, hello. Okay, so it does come through. So I figured it out, at least for now. I wanted to do it with you, and I literally logged out. I started a new account, and then immediately went, I don't want to do this, and then immediately left. It went to Town Hall 2, and I was like, I don't got the patience for this. Exclamation point join. Aw. Oh man, look at that. Commands work there too. That's pretty dope. I suppose that's good to know, although I'd be really surprised if they didn't. Just wanted to see if the bot worked over there too. I did see the bot pop up a time or two. I just wanted to make sure I could still see the chat like that, though. Because literally one of the first messages was somebody said, hi, I'm a new sub. And then I never replied because I couldn't see it. Oh, although now that I go back and look at it, I don't see that. But I did see that at one point. Huh. Got it figured out now, at least. Yeah, I got it figured out well enough that I could at least interact with the shorts chat. Which is what we need. What's the point in coming here and hanging out with this streamer if he's not going to talk to you, right? Then I just look like an asshole. Which, while I might be one, not that kind of asshole. Don't but coworkers. Did I live? Oh, I look at that 5th place from Barbarian League 6. And I've been tripled constantly too. Well, it's Town Hall 11. Oh, fingers. Excuse me. Then we'll do that. Let that take out the thing. Oh, my eyes. The cannolis. That shit was funny as fuck. You should send that clip straight to Lindo. You should just link it to him. See what he does. He messaged me a little bit ago. He might still be online. He might still be awake. Maybe a little bit under half an hour ago. Assuming it got the part where I was like, and I'm gonna message Linda, look at those. Man. Fucking love Linda. That shit was so funny though. That made me so happy. I got everything beautiful. If you don't send that straight to him, I'm going to tonight. I'm gonna see that message in my inbox, and I'm just gonna forward it straight to him. Yeah. Oh, a mighty morsel. I sent it to him. Fuck yeah. Let me know what he says. I'll let you know if he replies. It might be like in the morning when he replies. The fucking cannolis. Oh man, that's gonna live rent free in my head now. You know, honestly though, if I had to describe Lindo, I think that's a pretty good way to describe him. If you asked me. But you gotta do the hand thing when you sent to him. He said, "Ah." He's probably so tired of our shit. At least my shit, for sure. Me and him message, I don't know, a couple times a week, randomly. And we'll just talk about some random Clash nonsense. He's been more talkative with me since him and Gaga come over. Because they're hanging out. And he's like, man, I'm loving the activity. We need to get some more people in here. And I'm like, I just love it, man. He's just got so much energy. He's like, I love that it's running itself. I'm not having to do anything. And I'm like, buddy, it's always like this. We're always on autopilot. Oh man. Oh damn. Well, that's something I gotta remember. All right, we got one more ranked attack, I believe. Base I'm using, Electro 31 doesn't have a crafted defense. Oh, buddy, tell me that's not how you've been in CWL. Dude, that's so funny. That's on your J2, right? That's some funny shit, dude. Pretty sure Lindo would have said something. You would think so. Just knowing him, right? But like, and how active he is with that, right? And how forward he is. You'd think so. No, it's an old beam base, right? He definitely put it in there. Bum, 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 bum. All right, that's max loot. That's max loot. I can't really. Can I clean the lot? Of course you can, Dan. He went straight for. So do you know if it updates for the next attackers or the next tourney entirely? What do you mean? Defense layout? It's got to be next attack. You got to be able to switch your layout mid thing. There's almost no conceivable way that you can't change it. Yeah, there has to. There's no way. Has to be. Base is demolished, by the way. Wow, so you're stuck with that layout for the whole tourney? For this whole week, you're stuck with the layout without a... No, there's no way. Really? Man, that kind of sucks. That feels like a real flaw. I get it, because then they can, like, snapshot the base and people are just attacking that, right? So, like, I get it, but that feels like a big design flaw. I'll remember that, though, because I'm doing a video this week, everything you need to know about ranked, and that'll be very good for me to know and put in there. Oh, look at that. That's a Yeti bomb if I've ever seen one. Have you watched Merlin attack a lot, Jay? Once a tourney, so just once a week. I mean, that's a reasonable assumption. If one's going to do it, you'd assume it's both of them. No, I haven't been playing a ton this week. Reasonable. I mean, just do it. I mean, it hadn't changed for you a whole lot, right? So you do your 8 Legends attacks, then you start playing on your mini, right? I mean, do your war attacks to keep sharp. You're right, though. I gotta tell you, the attacks feel so much easier off the defense buffs and stuff. When you go from ranked to war, it feels so nice. I'd love for us to start another nice little winning streak. Lindo sent me a message. There's no way I can listen to that right now. I've been playing every 2 days on my main. Clan Castle Cakes are great, dude. I can't believe it. They don't just put those in the gold pass. I can't believe it. Even if it was on the paid side, right? Like that, all of a sudden makes the value. It's still such a good value at that point, right? Obviously, but I'll spend 100 raid medals, bro, buddy. They don't want you to spend raid medals, though. That's part of the problem. They want you to spend dollars. How many dollars would you spend, Jay, if I told you I could give you 5 Clan Castle Cakes, but no expiration time limit? So you can use one for 12 hours, and the other 4 won't expire. If they put that in the fucking bundle. $2. See, like they can make $2 off of 5 clan castle. Like, that's a super good deal. I think they should be doing shit like that too, honestly. I still think they should put it in the gold pass though. Like like this right here, let's just, this 2,000 capital gold. Put some clan castle, put 2 clan castle cakes right here. I don't know, I'd pay real dollars for clan castle cakes. Oh, this account is going to be Town Hall 16 forever. I want to see if I can't polish up what's left of the war. Another real easy one. Do something like that. Should go pretty easily. Man, that king's really on a level 56. Look at that. Gym shop should have some magic snacks, buddy. That's a good idea. I'm not gonna lie to you. That's not even a lie. And 100 for a clan castle cake. Maybe 100 for the mighty morsel. Maybe mighty morsel for like rushed accounts. It will be huge. Maxing your equipment too. That's. Yeah, I think that's a fantastic idea, to be honest. Supercell, y'all need to put Jay on the payroll. It's only 3 attacks though, but yeah, it is really good. And I mean, maybe the value's not there for a lot of us, but like I'd spend, well, you'd say gems, right? I guess that does make a difference. I think my brain defaulted to raid medals. I just fat fingered that. That's okay. Who cares? I think I just defaulted to raid medals thinking that's way too cheap. But with the actual gems, real dollars, man, that's probably fair. It's not super expensive, but 100 is a lot. Yeah. No, I mean, that's a... No, the 75 is reasonable. 75 gems? That's understandable. I get it. Oh, God. Because it lasts 12 hours. That's fair. Well, truthfully, it's how much value you can get out of it, right? You can get so much more value out of a clan castle cake than out of a mighty morsel. Because, I mean, the amount of farming you can do, ridiculous. Look at that warden, dude. Level 69. Perfect. Perfect down to the last minute detail. Kyle of the future, make sure you put the Homelander. It was perfect. Clip on there. I'm just kidding. I'm not editing that. I'm not doing that. But it made me want to. I don't like this skin as much. The Ghost Champion. I want the Curse one. I want the full set. This one kind of goes with the set, but I don't like it as much. I got 2 more attacks. And I'm pretty sure I got Allie's account in there. So let's do that. Oh, Golem 21. Let's go. Free upgrade. We love to see it. And now we walk. That was a really bad move by me. Sad days are sad. Maybe we don't want it. Maybe we lose now because Kyle sucks. But that's okay. Hi, Andy. You want some uppies? Oh, you want your belly rubs? You want your belly rubs? Take it back. I take it back. Also, your mom. Ben, have you downloaded Clash of Clans yet? Would not be happy judging at 12:30. You're right. She would not be. No. Oh. Why are you awake at 12:30, Ben? It's way past your bedtime. I did download? No, you didn't. Get out of here. Your face. Oh, got him. You just get done playing something with like gold or somebody. He's talking to gold. Hadn't played with him in a couple weeks. That's fair. Look at that guess by me. It's not a guess, though. I looked and saw him in your Discord. I just knew. They see me lurking. Do this to polish off the war. War is over. Woodshed 2 has such a nice war record. Woodshed 2 has such a nice war. I like the portrait stream. Do you? Maybe because it's just new, though. Maybe. I've had a lot of people tell me that it's easier to get new people through the... I mean, it's a different type of streaming, right? Obviously. On the fence. Fair enough. Somebody told me it's a lot easier to get new viewers in portrait mode, so I figured, fuck it. I finally figured out how to do it, so why not? A gift for you. How lovely. Oh, I've got a lovely bunch of coconuts, fiddly-dee. There they all standing in a row. Bah, bah, bah. Maybe because it's scrolling like TikTok and Shorts are. Maybe. I'm not surprised. Short streams are a lot easier to encounter. Well, yeah, people will just randomly pass by him, right? So... So I get it. And that was the hope, right? I think it was Ali who told me that, because Ali streams in short mode. And so I think that's where I got it from, was him. How far are we in? It's 2.5 hours. All right, so that is it for tonight. We're going to come back tomorrow and do the other half of our ranked attack. We're also going to have some war attacks tomorrow, so tomorrow should be a pretty fun day. For anybody who's lurking around, join the Discord. Feel free, come hang out with us. Most of us are kind of fun, so I appreciate you guys. Thank you so much. We will be back tomorrow, same time. Xavier has been here lurking. Oh my god. Have a fantastic night, everybody. I'll see y'all tomorrow.